There are times when people lose friends or relationship because God has intervened on their behalf after hearing negative conversations or rumors about them. These can be used to explain why some people lose friends or close relationships despite not having any direct conflict or issues with those individuals. The losses may have happened because God may have intervened by removing these people from the individual's life because they were not loyal, supportive, or trustworthy. God hears all conversations, including those that are not intended to be heard by others, and He can use this information to help His followers. This can provide comfort to individuals who are experiencing loss or loneliness. There is a reason for the loss, and it may be for your greater good. Focus on building positive relationships with those who remain in your circle, rather than dwelling on those who have left. There are also some potential drawbacks to the saying that God reduces your circle because He heard conversations you did not hear. Firstly, it assumes that God intervenes in our lives in this way, which is a belief that not everyone shares. Secondly, it may be interpreted as blaming the individuals who have left, rather than examining the role that the person themselves played in the relationship. It is possible that the individual may have contributed to the breakdown of the relationship in some way, and that it was not solely due to the actions of the other person. Finally, it can create a sense of victimhood by suggesting that people have no control in who enters or exits their lives. God reduces your circle because He heard conversations you did not hear. This statement can be a useful perspective to hold if it helps people cope with loss or challenges in their social relationships. It can offer a sense of comfort and reassurance that there may be a reason for the loss. It should be approached with caution and not used as a way to acquit oneself of responsibility for one's relationship. Instead, people should take a reflective approach and consider what they may have contributed to the breakdown of the relationship and use that insight to improve their future relationships. We should not always assume that God removes people from our lives every time someone leaves us. While it can be comforting to believe that there is a divine reason for the loss of social relationships, there are many other factors that can contribute to the breakdown of a relationship. These factors may include differences in values, interests or life goals, conflicts or misunderstandings, or changes in circumstances. It's important to recognize that people make choices about who they interact with and who they do not. When people choose to end a relationship or move on from a particular social circle, it may be due to factors that have nothing to do with God's intervention. In some cases, assuming that God removed people from our lives when they leave us can lead to a victim mentality in which we blame external factors for our problems rather than taking responsibility for our actions and choices. It's important to take a reflective approach and consider our own role in the breakdown of the relationship, as well as any opportunities for learning and improvement. While belief in God can be a source of comfort and guidance for many people, it's important to approach this belief with discernment and critical thinking, and not use it as a way to avoid taking responsibility for our own choices and actions in our relationships. A reflective and discerning approach anytime we lose someone or someone leaves our lives is essential for personal growth and improvement, and can help us deal with the challenges and opportunities of our social relationships. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.